Hello to anybody that's stumbled upon this. I'm back with Xenoblade X. No clue where I'm really supposed to go. So we'll follow the exclamation. Customization center. Okay, can't use it. Everyone just gets a free makeover. Yeah. Haven't gotten this far, so it's all going to be new to me. I forgot to lower the brightness.
To let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
I don't
What?
want to
You don't
geek
remember
out,
what a
but
skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by?
I mean, obviously,
Basically like
the
the most
robot.
incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Actually, it probably doesn't look that bad on
Scales
stream.
were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats.
Oh.
It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still,
Oh, it is a little bit
just
darker on
look
stream.
around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Brightness. I can't believe I forget that quick. Lower one at a time until I'm satisfied.
So this is Mission Control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey!
One moment.
Yes?
He just met us.
Yes?
I guess Elma is constantly updating a report about us. And everyone is just reading it at the same time. Oh no, just buttering us up. What's up, Wolf? Alright, good advice.
Idiot.
Oh, okay, brick. Kind of hoping for affinity chart people, not just random miscellaneous advice. Alright, let's give him their
What's
dialogue. Doesn't matter.
This sucks.
Carl is pathetic. God dang. Poor Carl. I mean, does Carl have to kill things? Can't just monitor them?
Hey!
Be like, oh yeah, they're not actually a threat?
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to
online
call for
stuff.
multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
And it's gonna tell me I can't use it yet, right?
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes
Can't
not
be
only
both.
for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for Skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole Skells. Can you imagine owning your own Skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey, what? Ugh.
Gina, did we talk about you already? I think it was your husband or something. That was the one with the boss. I'm sure others also have bosses, but he's like
So yeah, Blade
the
Tower.
director's.
When we come here,
lead.
it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade,
It was
right?
a street.
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks.
Am I
Secretary
looking
Nagi
through
will
the
be
building?
waiting.
Okay, those are just lights. I swear they just looked like stars for a second. I was like, that can't be right. Not that. I guess I should follow the story stuff. I'm gonna pay attention to the icons so whenever I need get an affinity up,
Honey, we're
I'll
home.
Yes. Very
I'll hopefully
amusing.
see a difference
Who
between
wants a
those that
fresh
do
cup
and
of
those
tea?
that won't.
Thank you,
Give me
Miss Koo, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem.
Yeah,
And to
I
be
mean,
honest,
we can
given
just
our
use
current need
weapons
for
already
blade
and-
recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone.
But
Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
I feel like game doesn't progress
I
if we
knew you'd make
refuse.
the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Alrighty. We're just probing. I'll be honest, I'm not paying attention too well. I'm just exploring. What is this? Don't have any. It'd been cool if they could use save data from something. Oh, cool. Bigger map. So now we can press Y to bring up the grid.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then
Why'd you
that
seem
settles
so
it.
worried
It
about
must
that?
have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Cool. Huh. Oh, if we get that much survey done, I guess that's when we get the rewards. That's a lot of money. Which makes me think that maybe it's not a lot of money. Okay.
Hey.
Thomas.
Hey. Hey. Yes?
Okay. So he also has a topple, right? Once against topple, inflicts topple while down. Okay, just talking to anybody seems to give me some info. Crap. Oh, there was another one? Oh, down here. Nope, there's still more. Okay, good. Gotta keep an eye out for those little dots. Okay, we can shop. Oh god. Yeah, things can get expensive, huh? Looks like level 60's cap for actually being able to use all this. Cool. Why would we use a snorkel? Oh, how do we have it registered in the Collectopedia?
Hey! Hey!
Hey!
I can't use any of that yet. And I guess I should explore town later.
Hey!
I just want... I need to figure out if there's some indication if I've talked to someone or not yet. Because that icon makes me feel like I haven't talked to him. Even though I definitely have.
We can do this!
Locked and loaded.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Wow!
Side splash.
Heck was that noise?
We can
Assault hammer! Flame grenade! Rising blade! Now, close in and clean up! Who's next? None dare
Now
stand
it's my
against us!
turn. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Side splash.
Swag! Smash! And it's down! Weaken him and lay in!
Shadow strike. Use an aura. Get control of your
Flame
battle.
grenade! We can do this!
Let's see what you've got.
We should weaken them just to be safe. Wow!
Lightning slinger. Shadow strike.
Fire carnival!
Assault hammer! Blast them before they get up!
Side slap. Nice. Move in and do some damage. This force.
Rising blade! First in, first to win. Attack up close.
Watch me lay into him!
Hup.
Shadow strike.
I need a better gun.
Scream edge!
Stop it!
Touch me up!
Let me catch myself.
Thanks for the
first.
backup.
Upper hand!
There it is.
Side slash! I'm off
Appendage
balance!
down. We can lay it. Fire carnival. Slide.
Victory is ours.
Slingers! We got him. Let's move.
All right, it's on.
Locked and loaded.
Alright, back out of there. Party, arts. Immediate reuse. Damage ups. Okay.
We can do this.
Look engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shadow strike.
Rising flame.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Fire carnival.
Scream edge.
Hey, no pushing.
Wild smash.
They didn't see that coming. Gun him down.
I was done it once.
Sliding slinger.
Rising flame.
Shadow strike.
Wild down.
Side slash.
Appendage down.
Flame grenade.
We can
Upper
lay
hand.
it. Wild smash.
Sliding
Victory
slinger.
is ours.
Let's keep it up.
Alright, cool. Does it reduce our own melee? I into that. Ah, okay, I see what it means by skill slots now. But we can only use this for now. And I changed their classes. Doesn't look like it.
We can do this.
Let's see what you've got. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Early bird. That. Move in and keep the rhythm
Take
going.
this.
Shadow strike. Side slash appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. I'm off
Okay.
balance.
Here comes the pain.
Wild smash.
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm
All
going.
right, you're in
Force.
for it. They didn't see that coming.
I'll topple
Gun him
him.
down. Flame grenade.
Scream edge. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Watch me
Upper
lay into
hand.
it.
Rising. All right. I feel like a new
My
man.
cooking got better.
Bad whenever I accidentally select something different. There we go. And range would be up. Got the attack up. Yeah, we definitely drop. I don't know why though. Too much. Too many stats dropping.
Open fire! Follow me!
I've got your cover fire.
Sliding now! Melee attacks! Shadow strike!
Eventually, I'll target these things again, right?
Assault
Move
hammer!
in and keep the rhythm
Flame
going!
grenade!
Sliding! Hostile neutral!
Rising flame!
Switch to close range combat! Tough. Touch me up! Shadow strike! Side
Defensive
slash!
stance!
Again for me.
Upper hand!
Here's a good spot.
Sliding!
Open
I've got
fire!
your cover fire.
Alright, you're in for it.
Touch me up!
Rising flame!
Shadow strike! Side slash! Appendage destroyed! Move in and strike!
I mean, if I can just do this,
Scream edge!
probably don't dodge everything, but it looks good.
Yes! Now get in close!
Right into it.
Primer!
Rising flame! Flame grenade!
Melee attacks! Shadow strike!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Slide! Move in and do some damage! Early bird! Upper hand!
Infuriate! Rising flame! Now, close in and clean up!
Now it's my turn!
Defensive
Nice.
stance!
Move in and do some damage!
Flame grenade!
Scream edge!
Victory is ours!
We got him. Let's move.
Cool. Better weapon for her. Better weapon for us. Cooldown reducer. Oh, cool. I like that. And we also recover a bit.
Alright, it's on!
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Shadow strike!
Infuriate!
Slide!
Assault
Move
hammer!
in and do some damage!
Flame grenade!
Side slash!
Okay,
Wow.
here comes the pain! Alright, you're in for it! Defensive stance! They
Not
stagger-
balance!
Don't let up! Keep firing!
Yeah, you're on top of this now. Scream Edge! Shadow Strike! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay, here comes the pain! Alright,
Upper
you're in
hand.
for it!
But not out. Flame cloak.
Now
Appreciate
that's
it.
what this team never loses!
We got him. Let's move.
I'm level 9. Might as well keep fighting.
I'll get the jump on him! Attack up close!
Now it's my turn.
Wild dance.
Side
Assault
slash.
hammer!
Close in.
Flame grenade! Infuriate! Yes!
Early
They're getting
bird.
close!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. You're off balance.
On it! Take this! You didn't see that coming. Gun him down!
Shadow Strike.
Doesn't she have something to topple? Talking about Lynn.
Upper hand.
Sorry. I can't seem to get fired up.
Sliding slinger.
Rising blaze!
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage. Now, melee attacks.
Fire carnival.
I'm off balance. Shadow Strike.
Yes! Now get in close!
Watch me later.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade!
Scream Edge.
This team never loses!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Okay, I don't need the accuracy up, I think. Ability evasion, supercharge. Okay. Go it over here. And we can actually get the topple up. Oh, what's this one? Restore HP when landing melee. Yeah, let's do that. Still unsure how important those things are, so just getting rid of it. How much do you need for this again? 36. Guess a higher level goes the way more we need. And I hope she's using it at the right time. What other art? I already knew.
Open fire! Follow me! Rising flame! Now, close it and clean up!
Watch me
Flame
right into
grenade!
it. Wild spin!
Power dive!
Sliding slinger!
Hey, no pushing!
Side
Rising
blast!
flame! Now, close it and clean up!
Backing up.
Early's off balance.
I can't seem to get fired up.
Shadow strike! We're up against a big target. Buff up now. Sliding slinger!
Oh, wait, I just realized I'd taken a lot of damage there.
Please. This is nothing.
I have to stay in this. Help me!
And I'm
Upper
down.
hand!
Guys,
Sliding slinger!
Trash
Come
talk.
on, y'all got this.
Shadow strike!
Wild down. I'm almost down.
All right, I didn't get it.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Should have been able to get it.
Hit harder.
Why'd they do that? Hit me so hard first time though. It was a what the hell hit me kind of moment. And I noticed half my health was gone. There seems no penalty other than a waste of time when you go down though. Waste of time getting back there.
open fire! Follow me!
Cut
Rising
down.
flame!
Melee attacks.
Slide!
Assault
It's
hammer!
down. We can
Flame
annihilar it.
grenade!
Wild spin.
Power dive! Don't let up! Keep firing! Rising flame!
Oh, the full evasion is during the execution
Slide!
of the
Start to
ability.
Move in and do some damage.
Got it.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Flame grenade!
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Now we're coming back for you. We're working our way up the
Open
chain
fire!
again.
Follow me! Rising flame!
Shadow
Fire.
strike.
Assault
Scream
hammer!
edge.
What? Got him. Lay down some cover
Let's see you
fire.
chew on this.
Wild down.
Now, close in and clean up. Defensive stance!
Slide. Slinger.
Where
Off
did they all come
balance.
from?
Side
Rising
slash.
flame!
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike. Upper hand.
I'm almost down, but not out.
Infuriate!
Come on.
Thirsty edge.
Hit harder.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Where'd that other one come from?
I'm sorry.
Yes. Hit him again.
Rising flame! It's all on me now.
I don't want it to end like this.
Can I get back up? There we go.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target side. Shadow strike.
no pushing!
Side slash!
Rising blade! Now, close in and clean up!
Watch me lay into him. Pending him down. We can lay it.
Yes! Now
Upper
getting
hand.
close!
Now it's my turn. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Alright, you're okay! Here comes the pain! Assault
Side
hammers!
slash.
Flame grenade!
Wow, man.
Alright, it's on.
They're off guard. Stack them with a melee attack.
I'll send them for a loop.
Shadow strike.
Fire carnival.
Assault hammer! Blast them before they get up.
Side slash.
Flame grenade!
Wow, man.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Rising flame!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Its ability is
Tough.
pretty strong.
Touch me up.
Trash talk.
Shadow strike.
Infuriate!
Flame cloak.
Thanks
owe
for the
you
backup.
What? Yes. Hit him
Side
again for
slash.
What?
Slide
Rising flame!
nice. Move in and do some damage.
Whoa. Fire carnival.
Now, melee attacks. Shadow strike. This is wearing me down.
Wild down.
I'm not gonna make it.
Wow.
Out top
Gun
row.
down! Flame grenade! This team never loses.
Hope I didn't get
Oh,
in
we
the way.
definitely lose. Alright, they got a stronger attack now. Where'd the level 10 one go? I mean, just because it's nighttime, they're gone? Alright, whatever. Oh, wait. Oh, that is a different one still.
Open fire! Follow
I've
me!
got your cover,
Shadow
fire.
strike. Side slash.
Hey, no pushing!
Sliding slinger.
They stagger!
Trash talk.
Right.
Rising blade! Hey, no
Right on.
pushing!
Touch me up.
Wow.
Now, melee attacks. Side slash. This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it. Just one more hit.
Power dive!
Whoa.
More enemies!
Oh, he run.
More enemies!
I'm almost down, but not out.
More enemies!
They're fine.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius.
Unless...
Unless... what?
This is bad.
Are they
What's bad?
unique?
I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Oh, we get.
Huh?
They're calling them tyrants.
But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Whoa.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Yeah. Get more
The tyrant
info first.
designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another.
Don't just
That doesn't
attack
always mean raw strength.
all crazy.
Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Let's unite.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this. If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
All right. Let's do it. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
And we've already died a couple of times. Yeah, it might be time to give them some other stuff regardless. Or if I should wear their stuff just so I can get the better melee. All right. Destroy it. Change the part you aim at. Destroying appendages before defeating an enemy may yield additional rewards. Yeah, that makes sense.
How is this even remotely fair?
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Rising flame! Now, close in and clean up.
Now it's my turn. Side slash. Slide.
And
Appreciate
that's
it.
what I needed. They staggered.
Wow, smash!
Rising flame! Now, close in and
Let's
clean
lay
up.
into it. Thermal payload!
Flame
Got
grenade!
it! Lay down some cover fire!
Does Elma not like have her little stagger move anymore?
Shadow strike.
The laser's probably what did it.
For me.
Infuriate!
Fire carnival!
Sliding knife.
Rising
Move in
flame!
and do some damage. Scream edge. Side slash.
Wow, smash!
Upper hand.
They staggered.
Whoa!
Assault hammer!
Shadow strike.
Rising flame! They didn't see that coming. Gun him down.
I'll topple him.
All right. Give it the new man.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light
How goes
indicates
that?
a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Guess the light for the probe was making noise.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging
Yeah.
the goods.
That makes sense.
Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run.
Good thing it works
We
when
all
it's
set?
buried.
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Neat.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Neat. Oh god, big map. There's a tyrant nearby. Treasure this way, treasure this way. Unknown things in the other segments. Guessing that's maybe the tyrant? That's with all the goodies. Never mind. I'm thinking that might be the tyrant in question. Nope, it's not. The absconder. Right here for the immortal Ictus. Sounds like a real monster character. And the survey rate gives us rewards, if I recall. So doing that would have given us a energy clip. We definitely can't deal with that. I just want to see what the tyrant is. I know what to do. Right click to mark Ah. Well, there's the absconder. Level 25. Don't think we're doing that. I want to go up here.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight! Scream edge!
They're getting close!
Now it's my turn!
Assault hammer! Blast them before they get up! Infuriate!
Suck nice! Move in and do some damage!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Shadow strike! Appendage
Victory
destroyed.
is ours.
Move in and strike!
Keep it up.
They're all gone. We did it. Alright, let's get back to town. Is there not a fast travel thing yet? Revenue production. I don't know what that means. We're gonna go to this one. We can attack its ass. We can bust its ass. This is cool. Oh wait a minute, I think I see an icon. That might be relevant to my interest. Never mind, that is just the exclamation point. Would where I need a probe not be on the map? Or did it not show me anything? Oh yeah, I gotta figure out if Alma is holding out on us now. He still has Shadow Strike. Not sure why she's not using it.
Open fire! Follow me!
It didn't have to be like this.
Target fire mode! Screaming!
Rising flame! Now, close in and clean up!
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer!
Moving and
Flame
strike!
grenade!
Side flash!
I have too many enemies on us right now. Man, what the heck happened to you?
Rising flame! Now, close in and clean up!
I owe
That's
you
what
one.
I need!
Hit harder!
Shadow strike! Side flash! That prevented him.
Flame
Really
grenade!
keep the rhythm going.
On it! Take this!
Don't want it to end.
Slide! Flicker!
This.
Nice.
Come on,
Move
stay with
in and
us.
do some damage.
I'll get the jump on it! Attack up close!
This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
Infuriate!
I have to stay in.
Now that's what I need!
Shadow
Okay! Here comes the pain! Assault hammer!
I am failing every single one of them.
Slide! Flicker! This is wearing me down.
Power dive!
I'm not gonna make it. Just one more hit.
Well played! I'll take him down! Now, close in and clean up!
Hey, how'd I revive her before? Get a run.
Please. This is nothing.
I'm almost down, but not out.
Came over here because I assumed that's where I gotta dig. Or probe, or... Yeah, it's probe. Is it now going to be like in the center of the segment? Alright, whatever.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close.
Shadow strike. Sliding slinger.
Flame grenade. Assault now. Closing and clean up.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Hey, no pushing. Don't let up. Keep firing.
Yeah, we're on top of this now.
Power dive. What?
Scream edge.
Yes! Hit him again for me!
Shadow strike.
Rising flame.
Suck out.
This
Melee
team never
attacks.
loses.
We got him. Let's move.
Yeah, I shouldn't have gave him the stagger cooldown.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close.
Now it's my turn.
Rising flame.
Slide.
Now,
Slinger.
close in and clean up.
Fire Carnival!
Hey, no pushing.
Side slash.
Power dive. They stagger. Rising flame.
Early bird.
Wow!
Slide. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade.
Yes!
Upper hand.
Again for me!
What? Rising flame. Now, close in and
Watch
clean
me
up.
lay into him!
Shadow strike. That
Fire
intense.
Carnival!
Move in and keep the rhythm going. On reinforcements.
Take this.
Strength comes from
Who's next? None dare
True on
stand
any
against
front.
us.
Wild Smith!
that dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Upper hand. Shadow strike.
Tornado flame.
Wild Dance!
Side slash.
Topples him! Close in!
Flame grenade. Infuriate.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Slide.
Don't worry.
Slinger.
I'm on
Wild
it.
Smith!
Rising flame. Now, close in and clean up.
Fire Carnival!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Huh?
I'm off balance. Shadow strike. Slide.
Assault
Nice.
hammer.
Move in and do some damage.
Nice. I don't know what supercharge is. Okay.
We can do this!
Let's
We
see
should
what you
weaken
got.
them just to be safe.
Power dive!
Fire!
Rising blade! Now, close in and clean up!
Sliding splinter!
Flame grenade!
Watch me
Now,
lay into it.
melee attacks!
Defensive stance!
Side slash!
Okay, here comes the pain!
Stop
What?
it!
Early bird!
Flame flow!
Now
Appreciate
that's what I need. Now, close in and clean up!
Watch me lay
Stagger.
into it.
Slide nice! Move in and do some damage!
Wow! Spin!
Side slash! That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Infuriate!
Upper hand!
On it! Take this! This team never loses!
Nice work.
Getting used to it.
Hey. Yes? Hey.
Hey,
Great!
Oh, that's a flag. It's Van Damme.
Commander Vandam.
Vandam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Or I should save more often.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you
I
still
didn't get
haven't
any
told us
dialogue
why
option.
you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like
Pretty
you
sure
did
you
on
do
your
everything.
training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
Like what we've been doing already?
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters. All of our ground gear and scale weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even
That sounds
assist
like
with
fun.
testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Why even have us choose? I don't need the explanation again.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
I mean, this is probably what I would do first anyways. Seems like this is the one that needs the most help.
Then it's settled?
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
I don't know if there's any perks to any specific division.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Okay, now we got fast travel. Let's explore a bit.
Hey.
Okay, so we can just accept all this.
Yes? Be careful. Yes? Wow. Hey!
Oh, these
There.
two.
I appreciate it. Right. I appreciate it. Best of luck. Yes. Best of luck. Yes.
We gotta look for people with a question mark above them. This person was in the tutorial. I didn't mean to decline, but apparently Lynn liked it.
Yeah? Yeah? Well,
I'm not really getting any of this. Hardly even
How's it
skimming.
going? Oh, wonderful. How's it going?
That's actually good to know. Electric weapon better in
let's
thunderstorms.
see.
What is it? What is it? Hmm?
Yeah?
Talk to him.
Working hard? Working hard?
Alright, I thought I'd press down, but
Working
I guess
hard?
not.
What to do? Working hard?
Oh, you.
Alright, good luck to them. A lot of segments here. There we go. There's something over here, apparently. Maybe up on that rock. The icon means that is like the sub-quest thing. And it's... okay, cool. The little pickups actually have an icon if it's something I need. Heck yeah.
It didn't have to be like this.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight!
Fire carnival!
Shadow
Defensive stance!
Wildcat!
Tornado blaze!
Green edge!
Flame grenade!
Side flash!
Infuriate!
Yeah!
down.
Shadow strike.
Rising blade.
Upper
Assault
hand.
hammer. Let's see him chew on this.
Slash.
Almost there. Give me strength.
Proximity spike damage. That sounds cool. Hey, there's more ground gear. Ah. I think that's more for style. Oh, they don't get to wear it? Oh, wait, was I looking at the wrong spot anyways? Yeah, it was a torso thing. Speaking of... we can just keep them as default. Which is probably going to be on, you know, everything but the head. Or so I thought. I guess none is always an option. Well, where's her default at? I think this was it. Could also not care. But it would be though. Let's just not care. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Oh, right. I'm supposed to go to the nav on it. That's what they wanted, right? I don't think it was. I goofed. That might mean I screwed up on the rest of it. Oh, hold up. Yeah, there's Nathan. Thought this was a story mission. I mean, it would definitely depend. Like, if I think I'm outclassed, yeah, retreat, report. Hopefully they live. But if I could do it, oh yeah. Heading that way anyways.
Level up! I think even my cooking got better.
Cool. There's no way we live that. I guess this is a mission. And they do want us to kill it. Put that later.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target
Defensive stance!
Shadow strike!
Power dive!
Suck nice!
Move in and do some
hammer!
damage.
Okay, here comes the pain! Didn't see that coming. Gun
Early
down!
bird!
Alright, you're in for it.
Sliding!
That put it down.
Rising flame!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Kinda messed that up.
Wild smash! Hand it down! Weaken him and lay in!
Shadow strike! Side slash! What?
If I want the secondary to go up, I need to switch to the weapon.
This force!
Rising flame! Now, close in and clean up!
Flame flow!
Thanks for the
Appreciate
backup. Assault
Green
hammer!
edge!
All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Shadow strike!
Fire carnival!
Assault hammer!
Thermal
Flame
payload!
grenade! Now, close in and clean up.
Lion
Rising
Move in and do
flame!
some damage.
Defensive stance! Tornado blade! All right, you're in for it.
Shadow strike!
Where did they all come
Some
from?
nice. Move in and do some damage.
Leave it to me!
Scream edge!
Watch me lay into it!
Upper hand.
Flame flow!
I
Now
owe
that's
you one.
what I need. Here's a good spot.
I've got
Open
you,
fire!
Fire!
Got it! Shadow strike!
Fire carnival!
Sliding!
Flicker! Trash tuck!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Side slash!
Hit
Okay.
harder!
Power dive!
You guys, take it from...
Upper hand.
Slide nice!
Right
Move
here.
in and do
You
some
can do
damage.
it.
Shadow strike!
Watch me lay into it!
Flame grenade!
Scream edge!
Now, close in and clean up.
Side
Watch
slash!
me lay into it! Hand it down! Weaken him and lay in!
Good idea. I'll cut him down to size.
Sliding! Flicker!
Rising flame! Now, close in and clean up.
Flame
Now
flow!
it's my
Thanks
turn.
for the backup.
Nice.
Tornado
Move in
blade!
and do some damage.
Side slash!
Okay, here comes the pain.
Wild smash!
Upper hand.
Flame grenade!
Target in sight!
Trash tuck! Iron
Infuriate!
fist!
Rising flame!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Shadow strike!
Wild dash!
Front top!
Close in!
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
Defensive stance!
Watch me lay into it!
Tornado blade!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Infuriate!
Now, melee attack.
Okay, here comes the pain. Now, close in and clean up.
Now it's my turn.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade!
Sometimes I know it's gonna happen, other times I'm so slow to figure it out. He has so many abilities. I would have to play as her to figure out the like a good synergy with it all. And that's because we can just have those on with her.
We can do this!
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, hold on, we don't need to mess with them. Get this Connor guy rescued.
Hey,
Sweet baby back ribs. Oh, where is it? Okay.
Watch how it's done.
Be ready for anything.
Wild Smash! Shadow Strike! Sliding Slinger!
Assault Hammer!
Thermal Payload!
Flame Grenade!
Lay down some cover fire!
Defensive stance!
Fire Carnival!
Tornado Blade! Now, close in and clean up.
Screen
Rising
Edge!
Slade!
Wild Smash! Slide Knife! Move in
Hey,
and do
no
some
pushing.
damage! Shadow Strike!
I'm off balance.
Yes!
Upper
Now
hand!
get in close!
Side Slash! Slide Knife! Move in and do some
Blade!
damage! Fire Carnival! Shadow Strike!
We handled that one well.
Excellent strategy.
I still deal with these things now.
We have no choice but open fire! Follow
Target
me!
in sight! Screen Edge! Fire Carnival!
Alright,
Shadow
you're in
Strike!
for it!
Side
Assault
Slash!
Hammer!
Thermal Payload! Got him! Lay down
Let's see
some
him
cover
chew
fire!
on this!
Appendage destroyed.
Move in and strike! Sliding Slinger! Wild Smash!
Defensive stance!
Upper hand.
Tornado blade!
Slide. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Fire carnival!
Okay, here comes the pain! Alright, you're in
Lay
for it.
into it.
Flame grenade! This team never loses.
We got him. Let's move.
We can do this!
Locked and loaded.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shadow strike.
Rising blade!
Fire carnival!
Assault
Move in and do
hammer!
some damage.
Flame grenade! Defensive stance!
Wow!
Side
Tornado
slash.
blade! Now, closing and clean up! Infuriate!
Watch me lay into it.
Rising blade!
Upper hand.
Alright, this team never loses.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
I just need one more, yeah.
Open fire! Follow me!
I've got you cover fire.
Shadow strike.
Hit him again for me.
Sliding slinger. Scream edge. Suck appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Infuriate!
Upper hand. Shadow strike.
Wild down.
Assault hammer! Victory is ours!
Let's keep it up.
Cool.
We can do this!
Let's
Punch
see
first.
what you've got.
Ask questions
Now
later.
it's my turn.
Rising blade! Assault hammer!
Scream
Didn't see
edge.
that. Gun him down! Defensive
I'll
stance!
topple him.
Tornado blade!
Trash talk.
Suck nice.
Yeah, that is a bit of an AoE, so.
Alright, you're in for it. Infuriate!
Bomb the big hanging down.
Rising blade!
Wild down.
Shadow strike. Strength comes from experience. It's true on any planet. Now, melee attacks. Scream edge.
Rising blade!
Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain!
I'll take him down.
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike.
Victory is ours!
Nice work.
Okay, I think I get how it works now. It is whenever they're kind of like calling out for something. Exclamation is just when there's a bonus effect. I can do this, this. And I want to flow though. Like this is like the last one I really use. Yeah, something like that. Alright, what'd she get? Thermal damage and flex blaze. Okay. That mission's done, right? Oh, I still have to change them. Okay. Cool. Does it just mean in this little area? I mean, I can't be going in front of those things, right? Okay. It could be one of those things where it just instantly die.
This can't be good.
Just one more hit.
Uh-oh.
This can't be good. Come on. Hit harder. I don't want it to end like this.
It's all on me now.
One more hit.
Okay, well, I wasn't really thinking they would be able to swim. Or even walk in the water, but I guess they are big. If it's the thing I'm supposed to find for this guy is up here, then I'm not getting this mission done for a while. And it doesn't look like I have anything to... Oh wait, there is something there.
This can't be good.
I'm sorry.
Let's see what this thing is called. Flying around. The Welkin Leviathan. Alright, Connor. I got your stuff for you.
Well,
Cool. XP is always appreciated. Almost leveled up there. Ah, okay. Yeah, let's fast travel to finish up this mission, and then let's call it. There she is.
did you actually...
I feel like there's no right answer on that one. We boast and we get called cocky, or we say we got lucky, and it's like, really? That's sad. It should have been easy. And she just wants us to keep going. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop here. And as usual, if anybody's watching, thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.